I told y'all this wasn't going away. I told you this wasn't going away. I got it. You don't want to get into stuff like this, but you can't help it because you see the trouble down the road. I said it to you days ago. When you got 120 people that are going to levy allegation against him, his situation looks too daunting to even comprehend. And because of that, as his lawyers intimated when I was watching them on programs like News Nation or CNN or what have you, what did you hear them say? You might find his behavior reprehensible. You might find it disgusting. You might find it a lot of things. The word we're concerned about is whether or not it was legal.
Stephen A. Smith has once again weighed in on Floyd Mayweather following reports that properties linked to the boxing icon were searched by authorities amid an active investigation involving claims of financial misconduct and outstanding debt obligations.
What are we to make of the fact that it was Homeland Security, Miami, Los Angeles, respectively, as opposed to just the LAPD or the local police department? What are we to make of the fact that Homeland Security are the ones who raided both?
Authorities carried out searches at Floyd Mayweather's residences in both Miami and Las Vegas shortly after. Mayweather Promotions came under scrutiny over allegations involving tax-related violations and other financial offenses. During the operation, investigators reportedly recovered multiple documents believed to be fraudulent.
Myself, and I believe that it's going to be, another cryptocurrency that's going to be just as large as Bitcoin someday. It's okay. That's no different from Uber and Lyft. There's no problem. Everybody's entitled to their. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
Speaking on his program, Stephen A. Smith strongly criticized Floyd Mayweather following reports of the investigation, arguing that his actions were no different from those of major figures accused of financial wrongdoing. Investigators later determined that many of the properties Mayweather was said to own were reportedly connected to promotional partnerships, where he presented himself as an owner to help market the developments and attract potential buyers. In exchange, he allegedly received compensation through payments or property interests. Authorities viewed the arrangement as potential.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin.
Stephen A. Smith continued his criticism by suggesting that Floyd Mayweather has built much of his public image around endorsement partnerships that can create the impression he owns certain businesses or assets when, according to Smith, he is simply being paid to promote them. Smith argued that many of the possessions and ventures associated with Mayweather may not actually belong to him, even jokingly questioning whether some of his private jets could be part of similar promotional arrangements.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So, like, what
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just not knowing, right? Like, they didn't care.
That the only aspect of Floyd Mayweather's career that can be verified without question is his success inside the boxing ring, while much of the rest remains open to debate, referring to details that allegedly emerged from the investigation. Smith claimed that concerns surrounding Mayweather's involvement with cryptocurrency ventures appeared more serious than issues tied to real estate promotions. He went on to discuss several crypto-related projects that Mayweather had reportedly been connected to over the years. According to Smith, The greatest concern lies in the digital asset space.
He does a million promotions like that. It's
Right.
basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. And
Yeah.
you send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And then you just basically give him his script and he just,
Stephen Smith pointed to claims made by blockchain investigator ZACXBT, who has publicly linked Floyd Mayweather to multiple controversial cryptocurrency projects. Smith noted that Mayweather has previously faced legal disputes and settlements connected to crypto-related promotions. He also mentioned that ZACXBT recently criticized the former boxing champion over allegations involving another questionable token venture, remarking that the pattern appeared familiar.
People like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart, Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid like myself from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top.
Another community member said it was difficult to understand why a person believed to have significant wealth would continue to become involved in ventures surrounded by allegations of misconduct. A different commenter questioned whether Floyd Mayweather Jr. would ever face consequences for the controversies tied to projects he had promoted, arguing that he appeared to avoid accountability each time. The discussion was not the first occasion on which ZACXBT had criticized the former WBC super featherweight champion, known throughout the crypto space for investigating scams.
I mean, it's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing. And I started, of course I started with boxing, but then of course now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And if cryptocurrency is the new wave.
Mayweather later unveiled a cryptocurrency token known as Floyd and promoted it across his social media accounts. Not long afterward, he removed the post, despite many followers already having invested in the project. The deletion quickly fueled speculation and renewed concerns among critics. Stephen Smith claimed that Mayweather had earned substantial sums through a number of cryptocurrency-related ventures over the years, including projects such as Mayverse, Ethereum Max, Bored Bunny, Real Floyd NFT, and Moonshot. Smith also pointed to past regulatory issues, noting that the Securities and Exchange Commission previously accused Mayweather of failing to disclose compensation.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another. Whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
According to the allegations discussed by Stephen Smith, Mayweather used his social media presence to promote Centra's ICO, encouraging followers to invest before the available tokens were gone. Smith also recalled that Mayweather previously agreed to pay more than $600,000 in penalties related to the promotion of cryptocurrency offerings without properly disclosing compensation. He further claimed that records connected to those past crypto dealings were among the...
I didn't understand because when I signed my deal, I was only a teenager. When a teenager getting that type of money, you're a kid, you don't know no better. So with age, I grew, understood the business part. And once I said, I'm no longer going to be just an athlete, I'm going to be a businessman. See, a lot of the fighters right now in boxing, they're just fighters.
right.
A. Smith referenced a past statement often associated with Mayweather's confidence in himself before achieving success. He then claimed that several crypto-related ventures linked to Mayweather, including Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Bored Bunny NFTs, Floyd's World, and the Floyd Token, were later criticized as failed projects that left investors facing major losses after support and liquidity disappeared. According to Smith, many people were negatively affected by their involvement in those ventures. He
Investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. I looked at certain athletes' career and I said, I don't want to end up like that. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month.
Although the individuals involved did not admit to or reject the allegations, they agreed to resolve the matter by paying more than $750,000 in combined penalties. The cases marked the SEC's first enforcement actions related to promotional disclosure violations tied to initial coin offerings, commonly known as ICOs, which emerged as a fundraising method within the cryptocurrency industry. Through an ICO, investors can purchase digital tokens issued by a company in exchange for financial support. While the technology was relatively new, regulators maintained that many of these offerings fell under existing securities regulations. As a result, anyone receiving compensation to promote such investments was expected to clearly disclose those payments to the public.
Now I'm here to talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And it's not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers, Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check him out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased from Tony. Tony, matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
You got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only for the best for the champ.
Now when you guys come here, if you want to hang out,
Received compensation to promote 3 different ICO projects, including one connected to Centra Tech, a Miami-based company that regulators had previously accused of fraudulent conduct. One of his social media posts encouraged followers to participate in the token sale before it closed. The SEC also alleged that Mayweather shared promotional messages, suggesting he expected significant profits from another cryptocurrency offering and even adopted a crypto-themed nickname on social media. The agency further claimed that these endorsements were made to millions of followers without properly revealing that payments had been received for the promotions.
Looked like it was 5 years too late.
Right.
And that's the greatness of him.
Yes.
Everybody that he fought, they like, what? He beat Sugar Shane Mosley. He beat Sugar Shane Mosley.
Shane caught him in the second round.
Yeah.
Almost hurt him.
Yeah.
Almost dropped him.
But you look at the champions that this man beat and made them look mundane in beating them.
Right. You talk about Mayweather, right?
Mayweather.
I would say the same about Jordan, but that's a different.
Oh, there you go. No.
I mean, I'm glad that you heard that. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. You know, because Jordan will make you look.
DJ Khaled agreed to return the compensation he received for the promotion, along with additional penalties and interest. Mayweather also agreed to repay the promotional payments he had received and pay further fines and interest. Stephen A. Smith highlighted comments from SEC Enforcement Division Co-Director Stephen Pekin, who warned investors against relying on celebrity-backed investment recommendations found on social media. Pekin emphasized that influencers are frequently compensated for endorsements and are not necessarily qualified financial experts.
Remember going to the Mike Tyson and the Mayweather, where it was an event.
Mayweather Pacquiao, Mayweather Canelo,
Mayweather De La Hoya.
Yes, that was a big.
Recent interview on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, Stephen A. Smith spoke about athletes he considers the most dominant in their respective sports. In that discussion, he placed Michael Jordan and Floyd Mayweather in a category of their own. Smith explained that while stars such as LeBron James consistently defeated elite competition, Jordan and Mayweather stood out because they often made world-class opponents appear ordinary.
You look like you're less than what you are.
Like before Scotty?
LeBron would beat you.
I know he ain't.
But MJ would make you look like less.
Floyd Money Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand.
Yeah.
He constantly broke his hand. And so because he broke his hand, you got to give credit where credit is due. He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much. And literally walked in the ring and said, I'm going to embarrass you and humiliate you by showing.
The evolving relationship between Stephen A. Smith and Floyd Mayweather. highlights the lasting interest fans have in legendary athletes. Mayweather's remarkable achievements inside the ring, along with the choices he made throughout his career, have built a reputation that continues to attract both admiration and criticism. As perspectives shift over time, discussions about his standing among boxing's all-time greats are likely to continue for years. Widely regarded as one of the sport's richest figures and highest-earning athletes, Mayweather has expanded into numerous business ventures since retiring from competition. His investments have ranged from real estate to boxing promotion, reflecting his interest in growing his portfolio. That is why many people took notice when the unbeaten champion recently announced his involvement in the cryptocurrency sector.
Not the greatest boxer in history. He's absolutely sensational. But he retired years ago, and for me personally, I know these exhibition matches are entertaining.
The undefeated boxing star became associated with the cryptocurrency project after reportedly spending time with its founder in New York City. Rather than simply showing casual interest, Mayweather publicly embraced the venture and voiced strong support for its future. A few days later, he increased his involvement by announcing special incentives for participants, including the opportunity to receive one of his WBC championship belts. Through a social media post, Mayweather teased fans by asking who would eventually claim the prized piece of boxing history. He then
$1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, you know, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these, Tori.
I haven't seen these?
No.
Floyd, this is 7 cars, man.
the boxing legend continues to showcase a lavish lifestyle, including travel aboard his reported $50 million Gulfstream G650 private jet. While rumors about money troubles have circulated online, there has been little indication that Mayweather has slowed down his luxury spending. Much of the recent chatter can be traced back to social media exchanges involving his former friend and longtime rival.
Silver, platinum, Miami, black, LA, white, Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York.
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me
Yes.
are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
The latest round of speculation centered on reports about Mayweather's New York real estate investments. Earlier reports claimed the retired boxing champion had acquired 62 apartment buildings in New York City through a deal valued at roughly $42 million. The story gained even more attention when 50 Cent shared a video on Instagram that questioned those claims and fueled rumors about Mayweather's finances. The clip, which discussed allegations surrounding the investment, was accompanied by a caption from 50 Cent mocking the boxing star and suggesting he might need another exhibition fight. His comments implied that Mayweather had exaggerated details of the real estate deal and were used to further speculation about potential financial issues.
Oh Lord, this is your closet?
Yeah.
I see the Money Team hats, along with various others.
Yeah.
Do you even know how many outfits you have?
I wear the same clothes, but I got a ton of clothes, but
You're not overly concerned about clothes. I mean, you're gonna be suited down when you need to be suited and booted, but for the most part.
Well, today, I got on this today. Today's
I'm not talking about today.
Oh, today's just a chill day. It's
Yes.
like, you know what I'm saying? Today is like, okay, I ain't.
While these events may not attract the same level of pay-per-view attention as his prime career bouts, they have reportedly remained highly profitable and helped maintain a steady stream of earnings. At the same time, questions surrounding his reported New York real estate deal intensified after a Business Insider report cited public records that allegedly showed no ownership transfer matching the claims that had been widely discussed. Those findings added another layer to the ongoing debate surrounding Mayweather's business ventures and financial status.
According to a report from Honduras's news outlet Televisa Internacional,
even after he reportedly earned a massive payday from his blockbuster fight with Conor McGregor. Despite the recurring speculation, Mayweather has continued to display the luxury lifestyle that made him famous. Reports have estimated his net worth in the hundreds of millions, and he has frequently showcased high-end assets, including his reported $50 million Gulfstream G650 private jet. According to media reports, Mayweather recently traveled to a tropical island destination.
But you know what I'm saying? I do got a Patek Philippe on my wrist.
Okay.
I think this watch probably costs $100,000 with no diamonds.
Let's move on.
I don't feel like it's nothing that I can't conquer.
Adding to his collection of luxury assets, Mayweather is also reported to own a second private jet, although the value of that aircraft has not been widely confirmed. During his visit to Roten, he was welcomed by local officials and received a special recognition from tourism. Minister Yadira Gomez-Bird, as part of the presentation, Mayweather was given a book highlighting the history and culture of the island. Reports from local media also noted that he spoke about continuing to challenge himself and staying focused on reaching new goals despite his success.
I'm pushing myself to the limit right now, right here in front of my house. You know, I got my axe right here and my sledgehammer, you know, right in front. You know, have to go back to where it all started from.
Chopping wood.
Yeah, chopping wood. It's a method to how you chop. It's like,
He has consistently responded by showcasing the lavish lifestyle that made him famous. Whether those claims have any substance remains a topic of debate among fans and critics alike. Is there any truth behind the speculation, or is it simply another chapter in the ongoing scrutiny surrounding one of boxing's biggest stars? Share your thoughts in the comments below. That's it for today's video. For the latest boxing news, highlights, major moments, and breaking stories from around the fight world, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Also, turn on notifications so you never miss an update whenever we upload new content.